very welcome to this new episode of Off to the 7,000 Islands. My name is Eric and today we're gonna make some cocktails. So if you have a problem with alcohol and this kind of stuff, please just maybe don't watch it and tune in for the next one again. But we tried some cocktails and actually we talked about it in the last video when we showed you the coffee, so the link is down there in the description, so if you want to check that out, please check it out after this video. But we've been trying some cocktails, getting them up and running in our little restaurant what we have, and here is how it went. We have also lots of coffees and drinks and stuff, and this week we're gonna film some of the promo shots and want to make some advertising basically. But we also want to extend our menu, and we want to do that with some cocktails, some alcoholic cocktails, and maybe later also some non-alcoholic cocktails, which are more interesting for me because I actually don't drink alcohol, and so, but I really love cocktails. So the challenge with cocktails here is we're in a really rural place, so that means you can't get many things, and then also we want to make it very local. So the best is to use local ingredients. That proving quite challenging, and what we want to do now is basically try different things to figure out which cocktails with which combination really taste the best. And we're gonna start with 3 or 4 cocktails, and then we might extend that menu, depends on how people are liking them and how often they get actually requested. And one of the biggest challenge, of course, is that lots of cocktails are invented, of course, in North America and Europe. And that means some of the ingredients are a bit hard to get in the first place. One of the biggest challenge we have is we can't find sparkling water. This, it's not even club soda, which is just a really weird thing, I think. But sparkling water, really hard to get, so you can buy it in little cans, but that's really not profitable. And the other big thing is, when we make it local, we also can make it cheaper, which is a big selling point, because a lot of the drinking culture, in any kind of country, evolves around getting fast drunk and not really enjoying your drinks so much. And especially here, because we don't have a massive source of people, so we're not in a massive big city where there's lots of people who would also go out and let's buy a cocktail which costs quite a bit of money. So we're trying to do this, and for example, one of the challenges is, so when I started learning cocktails when I was a teenager, I would learn with Havana Club 3-year-old. So that would be the base of most of the rum cocktails, for example. And that's a 3-year-old, fairly cheap rum. The problem here is this kind of rum costs a lot of money here. So for example, I bought this Bacardi Superior, and that's a 1-year-old rum, which is the minimum. In Germany, you would barely, in clubs, when people are already drunk, they would make that as the base of a cocktail. But otherwise, they would probably use a 3-year-old rum, which is tastes a bit smoother, a bit better. So this one here, of course, is quite nice for mixing cocktails. It's not the best, but it makes nice cocktails. And the problem is it costs about 3 to 4 times as much as the rum people would drink here. The problem with the rums people drink here is often that they are much too stark, tasting like acetone, like lots of strong alcohol, like it's a dark rums, which are generally not as nice for making cocktails in most senses. You know, if you mix it with Coke, it's fine. But so this is one of the challenges. The other challenge is actually, like for example, like most of the cocktails include some lime or lemon juice, but native here are calamansi, which I put here up on the screen, which are very small little citrus fruit. And then also for oranges, like orange juice, you don't really get orange juice. The orange juice is served and makes it quite tricky actually. Lots of the orange juice tastes like powdered orange juice. So, but they have dalmanda, I think it's called dalmanda, which is green, looks orange inside, and tastes a bit like a lemon and an orange, so which is sort of in between. So we're gonna do some testing today, and you are welcome to, and you're very much invited to come on this journey. Generally, the goal with the cocktails will be that they are as cheap as possible, but as we grow our bar, you will be able to upgrade them if you want better alcohol, for example, and better ingredients. And the other goal is, of course, to make it as local as possible, so that we are, you know, using local resources and local producers as much as possible, at least for some of the ingredients. And when I say it's more stronger taste of different flavors and a stronger feel of alcohol in the, for example, in the rum and in the tequilas, and probably in the vodkas too, but I haven't tried that. That's not necessarily bad, but you need to think of how to mix them in a cocktail then. Because the most important thing in a cocktail, at least what you get told all the time, I'm by no means an expert, is that you have the right balance of flavors, and that's the trick, to hit the right balance, and basically not just the right balance in general, but the right balance for the people who will drink it. So that might be a different taste for the Filipinos than for the Germans. You know, the Germans drink very bitter beers usually. Here you drink very sweet beers like, you know, San Miguel, Corona, this kind of beers. And so that's also here, like lots of people drink gin, while like in Europe, I would say gin is not the most popular, but as I myself am not an alcohol drinker, I can't really tell, but like there's so distinct flavors, and we're trying to figure out which flavors are the best. But enough with the sidetrack, and back to the video. So what do you expect from when you think of cocktails? What do you want from a cocktail?
Refreshing.
Something that will get me drunk so easily.
Oh, you have such a wrong idea.
Yeah, I know. That's what I first thought about cocktails.
Yeah.
So okay, for you, they cost then twice as much, yeah? Then you don't get drunk so quickly. Yeah, so we just made pina coladas to try. Refining. Go on.
I want to taste. I don't know if that's the like. I don't know. I feel like I want to taste more of the pineapple. No?
Cheap juices.
Yeah, that's why I think the other one is better. The one in can.
Okay.
That
Yeah?
I think got more pineapple taste than the other one was like a kind of a fit version. So less sugar whatsoever. Yeah, I think I would like to taste more pineapple.
And just in case you're wondering why we are coughing, we are just out of quarantine. Again, from Corona, the taste is back, hopefully.
Yeah.
We have done 3 out of the 6 drinks
Yeah.
you want to try. So what's your the salt feedback?
I like the Cuba Libre.
Me too.
That's your favorite. I like the daiquiri when I want to be a bit more. When I want to drink more, like Cuba Libre, it's just like when you want to be a bit refreshed. And yeah, the daiquiri.
It's a little too strong for me, but
It tastes nice.
it tastes nice.
And the pina colada?
The pina colada isn't my favorite, but that's because I just don't like creamy drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe I in the pina colada I want to taste more pineapple, but that's just me. Like, I don't like creamies and stuff.
Yeah. So, one of the things I said in the morning about the taste in different countries and which showed as well is that here people like stuff sweeter. So I think we made every recipe a bit more sweet or a bit stronger on the sweet flavors who are in the cocktail. So yeah, I really like the pina colada. It's my favorite. But yeah, so tomorrow we are now tired and we need to go to sleep. But tomorrow we will tomorrow we will continue in the evening.
Yes.
We need to figure out the margaritas because there's like, I mean, I know at least 28 recipes for margaritas, but we have about 4 versions where we need to choose the best. And that's gonna be interesting. We need to refine the tequila sunrise as well. And we're gonna make a Kaipirovska. That's a caipirinha with vodka. And we need to check if it works with calamansi.
Yes.
That would be cool. I think it should be working because vodka is a very neutral spirit. So whatever you add usually makes it nicer, especially cheap vodkas. So that should be that should be a nice drink. And then we have altogether I think 6 or 7 drinks. I have one. It's called the Blue Hawaii. We might add as well. But yeah, we have some. We have like most of them are in a cheaper price bracket, and then we have 1 or 2 who are like a bit higher because the ingredients are just costing more. But yeah. Yeah. And in some point we hopefully will have some daiquiri and margarita glasses. That would be nice.
Yeah, I thought you're gonna make some Long Island
Iced tea.
Yeah.
We could make it, but I'm not sure if people are willing to pay for it. It will be quite a bit step up, in the expenses, because like most of the cocktails we have 3 to 5 ingredients, and Long Island iced tea has much more.
Okay.
Has like 7 or 8 ingredients, so that, and you drink it out of a pint glass usually, so
Yeah.
it's like
It's a tall drink. It's a long drink.
the USA sangria comparison.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just to get drunk. That's how it developed, but there's nice recipes. I tasted nice recipes who are not as original, but who are actually quite nice. But yeah, we need to see. But yeah, now those two ladies are drunk. No, not really. But yeah, we will continue tomorrow. So see you there for you in 1 second. So, we are back testing cocktails. Are you excited?
Yes. It's my favorite drink.
Margaritas. So we made 3 different margaritas. Which
I think with the color, this looks like the right color. But you did this first.
okay? Yeah. Let's try. And I think we will start with this.
Yeah.
Start doing those. I actually had some experimental lasagna as well. Lasagna is not on the menu.
Yeah, so we want to add lasagna. So we were testing it today.
Yeah.
I had some comments and can make new ones. Oh, I need to sleep now. I tried so many stuff.
Yeah, but that's maybe nice. And if the people, let's see how many people enjoy. I could imagine that actually people like it, because lots of people drink here like strong alcohols on parties and stuff, but then they flush it down with water or some sweet drink.
Yes.
Actually, so they don't want like a pure gin or a pure vodka or a pure rum or something like this.
Yeah.
So I could actually imagine that cocktails are, if people try it, they might actually like it, and then they're also willing to, like pay for the labor, which goes into a cocktail rather than like a shot glass.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I think so. I would pay for it.
and we have seen that with like the matcha, like tea things and stuff. So
people who buys coffee here, they buy the cold brew, the iced one, and that's usually like mixed.
And more expensive because there's more labor involved, and
people buy it.
And we're not gonna sell alcohol before 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yes.
So
We start selling at 5.
At 5, yeah, and then we open till 8. So people not doing in their lunch break alcohol.
Yes. And not too much of it as well.
Yeah. So this is important for us.
Yes. Yeah, because it's gonna be hard to control them if they get drunk.
Yeah.
We have a guard for the whole property, but we just want to avoid that problems.
Yeah, definitely.
And we have a dog.
We have a pit bull.
No,
What's
he's
that?
American bully.
American bully.
But he's very gullible, so don't be.
But anyway, we're actually quite tired. You maybe can see it. We have less enthusiasm, and I actually filmed not much of this evening.
Yeah, and I'm quite tired. Actually, I've been tired quite a lot this week, and I feel like not really resting properly.
Yeah, but we go on a little trip.
Yeah, on the weekend it's
on the weekend. Yeah, we go on a little trip, and we don't have.
We go to another resort
Yeah.
where the guests,
Yeah.
not the workers. That would be really nice.